Today, we are really unpacking a story with some incredibly high stakes. We're talking about a world of family manipulation, impossible choices, and, well, loyalties being used as weapons. The murder of Salah. This is the bedrock of the whole story, and we just got a seismic shift in that investigation.
A huge one. And it all comes down to a key piece of forensic evidence that Jan brings forward.
Okay, so what is it?
It's a handkerchief. It was sent to the police, and the lab results are finally back. It definitively has Salah's blood on it. But that's not even the real bombshell.
Ah,
The analysis proves there had to be a third person at the scene.
a third person. Wow.
Yes. Which means it wasn't Ceylan, and it wasn't 𝐊𝐔𝐌𝐀.
So Jalen's claims of innocence all this time.
They were true. This new evidence completely corroborates her story. It basically exonerates them from the act of the killing itself.
So this is massive for the legal case, but what does this do to Karan? I mean, he's been living with the belief that his wife was guilty.
It absolutely destroys him. He unravels, he confesses this immense, crushing guilt to Jan. He keeps talking about the price they paid.
The public shame, the separation,
All of it.
all of it. And he
Right.
drains himself. He sees his immediate acceptance of her guilt as, the root cause of all their suffering.
And how does Jan handle that? Because Karan is spiraling.
Jan is, well, he's very strategic. He tries to soothe him, first off. He says things like, fate cannot be changed, trying to take some of that weight off his shoulders.
But it's more than just comfort, right?
Oh, much more. He reframes the entire situation. He tells Karan this isn't a reason for guilt. He calls it a very big opportunity.
An opportunity for what? For the whole truth to finally come out? He's essentially pivoting Karan from regret to action.
So he turns that guilt into a new purpose.
Precisely. And it works. Karan immediately demands to be kept in the loop on everything. He vows, right then and there, to make amends if Ceylan is officially proven innocent. This is the start of his redemption arc.
And that internal change, that vow, it spills over into his home life almost immediately.
Yeah. Which brings us to our next thread, the drama with Karan, Ceylan, and, of course, Seema.
Of course. And you see him trying to make amends, but his first moves are, well, they're very calculated.
What do you mean?
Well, he makes this huge power move to get Seema out of the master bedroom, but he uses a kid's game to do it.
Wait, a kid's game.
Rock, paper, scissors. He plays with Aaliyah, wins, and then declares that as his prize, Ceylan is moving back into the master bedroom,
Yep.
effective immediately. Seema is out.
That's theatrical. It's sending a message.
It is, but then he explains the real reason to Ceylan later. He tells her the whole thing, moving her in, moving Seema out. It was all for show.
For show. For who? The social welfare services. They're observing the family, Aaliyah's environment, and he needed to project, in his words, a nice, sweet family picture.
So he's faking domestic harmony for legal reasons, implying the distance he kept before was also part of that act.
Exactly. But you can imagine how Seema takes this. She is furious. She sees herself being publicly displaced, her status just, evaporating.
And she tries to fight back.
She does. She tries to reclaim her position by planning this huge, elaborate surprise birthday party for Karan, trying to prove her importance.
But her anger goes beyond just party planning. There's a moment that's just so vicious.
Oh, it's awful. Ceylan was making a gift for Karan, a hand-drawn portrait, something very personal and heartfelt.
And Seema finds it.
She finds it, called Ceylan cheap and shameless, and just tears the drawing to pieces. It's pure, destructive jealousy.
But the irony is, all of Seema's scheming is for nothing.
Completely. The sources show Karan telling Jan in secret that the only person he wants to spend his birthday with is Ceylan. He doesn't care about the party.
So what does he do?
He arranges his own celebration. He has Aisha prepare all of Ceylan's favorite foods for a quiet picnic, an outing just for the two of them.
And this is where it shifts from calculation to something real, doesn't it?
It really does. He surprises her, takes her on this picnic, and then he does something incredibly thoughtful. He insists she take off her shoes and walk barefoot on the grass.
Why? What's the significance of that?
It was a childhood tradition she had with her mother, something she did to relieve sadness and find happiness. He remembered that.
Wow. So he's showing her he actually listens, he sees her pain, and is trying to heal it.
It's the most genuine apology he could possibly make for everything he put her through. It's a beautiful moment.
Okay, let's pivot from that moment of connection to, well, to a very different kind of family crisis. We need to talk about Ferret, Layla, and Karaman.
Yeah, this is next level manipulation. It's basically emotional terrorism.
So Karaman was supposed to be leaving, but she makes a huge announcement.
She does. She declares she's not going anywhere. She's moving in with Ferret permanently. And the reason she gives is just devastating. Her illness, which we think is cancer, is back.
Oh, no.
And she says she's too tired to fight it, too exhausted to go through treatment again.
But there's a catch, isn't there?
There's always a catch with Karaman. She gives Ferret an ultimatum, one condition under which she will agree to get treatment.
Hey, what was it?
She has to see him married. And not to Layla.
No.
She demands he marry Ceylan.
Why Ceylan? Why is she so against Layla?
It's all about status. She sees Layla as beneath them, socially. She thinks Ferret's love for her is just some passing infatuation. She literally tells him she would rather die than see him marry Layla.
So she is using her own life as leverage to control his.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And she's hitting him where he's most vulnerable. Remember, Ferret already lost his brother Khalil. The fear of losing another family member, especially one he could save, it's paralyzing him.
And what about Ceylan in all this? How is she reacting?
Publicly, she's the supportive friend. She tells Ferret she'll help him talk to his aunt, that she's on his side.
But privately?
Privately, she sees this as her golden opportunity. The sources are clear she has deep feelings for Ferret, and she recognizes Karaman's blackmail for what it is, a direct path for her to win him. So she's tacitly supporting the manipulation.
She's playing the long game. Okay, that's incredibly heavy. Let's shift to our final thread, which is a bit lighter but still has huge stakes. The hunt for the lost gold.
Right. With Mustafa, Gungor, and Mohammed.
So last we saw, Mohammed had swapped real gold for fakes, causing chaos. Where are we now?
Well, Mustafa and Gungor are trying to get the location of the real gold out of him, but their aggressive questioning just scares him. He actually runs away from them at one point.
But then something happens. A breakthrough.
A huge one. He's drawing, just doodling, and suddenly a memory hits him. He starts sketching gold coins. He remembers where he buried the treasure.
He remembers everything.
It seems so. He draws a map, and it's incredibly specific. 60 steps from the main road to an intersection, find the 5th tree.
And there's a marker.
A very strange one. A drawing of 3 fish and 2 pastries. The memory is just suddenly there in perfect detail.
But what's his motivation? Why does he need this gold so badly now? And this connects everything back.
It does. His goal isn't just to be rich. He realizes he needs the gold to pay off Layla's debts to Karaman.
Oh, wow. So he thinks he can buy her freedom.
That's his plan. He believes if he can eliminate Layla's financial debt, he can dismantle the foundation of Karaman's ultimatum. He can free her from that trap.
So he's going to keep pretending to be unstable until he finds it.
It's his own long game, an act of devotion, really. He thinks it's the only way he can win her back.
So when you pull back and look at all 4 of these stories, what's the common thread? What's the big picture?
It's the disruptive power of truth. Whether it's a forensic truth from a lab, a manipulative truth from a sick aunt, or a long-buried truth resurfacing in a memory.
Right, none of these characters can just stay where they are. These revelations are forcing them all to act, to change, to play a new role.
Exactly. Karan has to become the advocate. Ferret is being forced to choose between love and duty. Muhammad is becoming the secret savior. Every foundation is shaking.
Which leaves us and you with a really provocative question to think about. In a world like this, where love and even life are being used as weapons, and pretty much everyone is faking something, affection, stability, even their health, what's the right move?
Yeah, what's the higher moral ground? Is it better to fight, loud and proud for a truth that nobody else wants to see? Or is it smarter to play the long game, to be quiet, strategic, and wait for that one perfect moment to show your cards and change everything?
Something to mull over. We'll see you next time.